Hi guys, I'm the Angry Pacifist. I'm actually gonna start by saying that I'm now in a group of YouTubers called the Gaming Gods. It's a group of YouTubers at my college, in my class at college. I'm one of them. We have our own YouTube channel, link in the description there. We all have our own individual channels as well. There's Nemo, Vinyl Shy Soul, and FM Gaming as well, along with me. Links will be in the description. And also we have a website which you can check out. It also has a blog page, and I put something on there recently, and I'm going to be basically turning that into a video here today. And it is an adaptation on a theory that I posted on this channel a couple of years ago. I think it's still public, but the video is really awful, like the worst quality, and I'm just really not used to the camera at all. Used to this kind of thing. I'm still not really, but yeah, a lot worse. So, I'm calling this the Pixar Disney timeline, and this is based off the Pixar theory, and I will leave a link to the website for it in the description below, and I will also be linking you to two videos by the Super Carlin brothers. One was the original video they did for the Pixar theory, and then the second one is like a collection of their later thoughts on it, like the full theory a few years later once they had other films to put into it. So yeah, Pixar theory ran around the internet about 5 years ago now. I will be adding the 3D animated Disney movies, which came out since the which have come out since the partnership of Disney and Pixar in 2006. It is also based off the Disney timeline theory by the theorizer. The video should be here, yes, I got the wrong side again. Yeah. He tried his hardest to fit the films into his theory. I think I've done a better job because I've been able to fit all of them in. He had to say that some of them were set in an alternate universe. I've got them in the same universe. I've been able to do it. So, yeah. People usually do the 2D animated Disney films and the Pixar films, including Planes. But I feel like the 3D animated Disney films never get a mention, and I feel they actually really fit into the Pixar theory very well. It doesn't really change anything for the story overall, they just fit into the timeline. I will only talk about the ones solely made by Disney. This is basically, I am adding on to the Pixar theory. I am not just going to be recounting my version of the Pixar theory with all of the films that are involved in it. I will only be talking about the Disney films from 2006. I will mention the others because it is a timeline, but I'll go into detail only on the Disney movies. So, the Pixar series states that The Good Dinosaur starts the series with the reason why the Pixar universe isn't our own. The asteroid that killed the dinosaurs never hit the Earth and killed the dinosaurs. It never happened. Sounds like a conspiracy theory. This then led to animals evolving much quicker and becoming intelligent on a human scale, and AI being developed a few centuries quicker than we are used to. So after The Good Dinosaur, is Brave, and after that I will be inserting Tangled and Frozen. We know by now that Tangled and Frozen are connected from the bunch of Easter eggs that are all over YouTube that people have spotted, and yeah, there's no way they can't be connected. They don't have any reason not to be in the Pixar universe, they just fit in here. The only real issue is that they link to The Little Mermaid and Tarzan, which I don't think the early Pixar films would be connected to. Because Disney only produced them. It was made solely by Pixar at the time. I guess someone else could come in later and include all of the 2D animated Disney films into this, but I am not trying that myself. Next is The Incredibles and Incredibles 2, set in the 1950s and 60s. And then I will be inserting the past section of Meet the Robinsons, set in 1995. I'll go more into that a bit later on. Next is Toy Story 1 and 2, set in 1998 and 1999 respectively. Then Finding Nemo, 2003, Finding Dory, 2004, and Ratatouille, 2007. This is where I insert the present section of Meet the Robinsons, which is also 2007. This bit is confusing as we can definitely see a difference in technology between Ratatouille and Meet the Robinsons, even though they're set at the same time. However, there is technology present in The Incredibles, which isn't in Toy Story, for example, or Ratatouille. So I'm going to allow this for now. Next is Bolt, which is set in 2008. And there really isn't anything to talk about here. The only important thing is it's linked to Meet the Robinsons, but that was a part of the Theorizer's video, and I don't really want to steal views from him that are rightfully here, so just watch this video if you're interested in the links between those films. Next is Toy Story 3, and then which is set in 2010, and then here I will insert Wreck-It Ralph and Ralph Wrecks the Internet, which I think are both set in 2011. I haven't seen Ralph Wrecks the Internet, and I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph for a long time either, so but it is definitely between Toy Story 3 and the next one, which is Up, which is set in 2012. It's set anywhere, but it can be set anywhere between 2011 and 2016. I'm gonna say it's 2012, just to make it easier. Then Inside Out 2015 and Coco 2017. Then we get the future section of Meet the Robinsons, which is 2037. Then the humans. Then because of all of the pollution that's kind of building up, all the humans have to leave the Earth and board the Axiom ship, which is from WALL-E. But WALL-E isn't next. Next we have Chicken Little, which is quite far in the future, I think, from even when they got onto the humans got on the Axiom, and which I also think is quite far after, not that far, but quite far after Meet the Robinsons' future. So yeah, and I say that it's quite far ahead because the animals are at the point of current human sentience. They are living life how we are living life right now in 2019, which is when I'm filming this video. Then next, after that is Zootropolis, which is set even further in the future, where animals have gone past human technology into their own kind of they've gone to the next step. They have massive cities, amazing technology. Yeah. Yeah. But the animals don't last long after this, and they die out to be replaced by automobiles, by cars and planes. Do planes count as automobiles? Vehicles, that's the word I'm thinking of. I would say the order is Cars, Cars 2, Planes, Planes 2, and then Cars 3. But that's really just a guess based on when the films were released. Then it's Wall-E and the humans return home, and soon after is Moana, which is set while society is being restored. Big Hero 6 comes next, and that's like where in the future past that. There it's a lot of people have said San Francisco is like a fictional, well, it is a fictional city, but it's like a fictional universe. It's like, it's an alternative universe to the other Disney films. Like, it's an alternative universe to life right now. But I think the landmarks that are seen in the film, as well as the name of the city, San Francisco, tells us that this is a future version of Earth where cities have just kind of been moulded together, and this is where we have like loads of future technology, like it really nice time to live, I guess. After that, it's A Bug's Life, where the humans are dying out and the animals are starting to come back. But they don't last long, because they start to die out in the Disney film, a Pixar film that was never finished, Newt, which is about like the last two animals of the same species have to mate with each other, but they don't like each other. I can see Pixar knocking that out of the park, but that's a weird concept. And not long after that, I keep saying that, don't I? The humans start to procreate, the humans start to procreate with the animals, becoming the monsters from Monsters U and Monsters Inc. This is where the theory links back to Brave, where Boo, the child from Monsters Inc. that goes forward in time to see the monsters, tries to find Sonny and eventually finds herself in medieval Scotland and becomes the witch. Yeah, that's basically the theory. The Pixar theory kind of dropped off the radar in the last few months. I mean, entirely 2018, people didn't seem to care about it. So I think it's really cool that there's still stuff to add to it, and not only stuff from the films coming out next from Pixar. We can still expand this and create this into a much bigger theory. If someone wanted to, they could add DreamWorks into all this, which would be a bit of a mess. Yeah. So, if you like this video, please give a like, please subscribe to the channel, and also, if you didn't like it, please leave a comment of constructive criticism. I really want to make these videos better in the future, and yeah. Also, if you want to check out my Discord server, it will be in the description below. It's called Angry Pacifist Doctor Who server, because I am trying to make some Doctor Who videos soon. Yeah, I've been the Angry Pacifist, and this has been a That Not a Theory. Is that not a theory? What am I on about?